today? I hope you've had a lovely day. Hope you've had a nice day. This intro is going to consist of quite a few apologies. So, obviously this is my first ever video. I'm going to try my hardest to do as little editing as I can, because I don't think I'm... Oh shit, my mascara is much. Because I don't think I'm going to be the best of it, you know. First time off, but if I do have to edit anything, I apologise for any clinky editing. I'm trying my hardest. I also live in a very windy area, so my apologies if you can hear the wind or you can hear my window making a very strange sound, which I don't think is normal, but whatever. Or if you can hear me hitting the table that the mic is on, or hitting the wall, or hitting the mic itself. Obviously I'm going to try my hardest not to do that, but I can't make any promises. And also my apologies if the sound quality isn't all that good. Basically, I am a huge cheapskate. Like, if I'm buying something, then it's got to be the cheapest possible I can get. So this microphone is actually a gaming microphone. So yeah, because refurbished gaming microphones are the cheapest microphones you can get delivered to your house. So this is what I've gone with, and hopefully it sounds okay, but I'm not too sure, to be honest with you. But I'm sure we can, we can sort it out. If this all goes well, I'm sure I can buy another one. But where I was going to with that is, you can see in the corner of your screen there, it has LEDs on it. I don't know if you find the LEDs relaxing. I personally wouldn't, so I've tried to shove them as far away from the screen as I possibly can, without my face going out of the frame. So I'm hoping the LEDs don't distract you too much when you're trying to relax or when you're trying to sleep. Yeah. But today, for my first ever ASMR video, I thought we'd do a perfume tour, because I love glass tapping. I think glass tapping and box tapping, all of that kind of stuff is just so relaxing, and yeah, and it's a good way to combine a bit of whispering in there. So that is my plan. Yeah, so let's get started. So this is the first perfume I'm going to go with. Now the bottle looks like plain as all hell, but this is the box. This is Sunflowers by Elizabeth Arden. It says here, oh come on focus, SUNFLOWERS. There's a nice big pretty sunflower on it. Now it is inverted on the other side, but I don't find this anywhere near as aesthetically pleasing as this, and I use this box as like room decor. I think this is such a beautiful box. just find it gorge. I should probably clean up my mascara, really, shouldn't I? But he's been on all day, so. But this smells absolutely good. It smells like, you know, I don't know if any of you guys have ever bought like those floral cleaning sprays that you get from places like Home Bargains or B&M. But they smell identical to this, and that is like in the best way possible, because I love those cleaning sprays. I use those cleaning sprays as like room fresheners, like air fresheners. I use those cleaning sprays as perfumes. I just think this is gorgeous in every way, shape and form. I just love this perfume, and this is my new favourite. It's not my go-to, it's my go-to for like special occasions, or if I just want to feel pretty, or if I'm feeling down and I just want something that's going to make me feel just a little bit better. So that was Sunflowers by Elizabeth Arden. I don't think I'm going to say the notes, like what the notes are, because I don't understand them, and I just think it might be slightly, I don't quite know the word, slightly obvious to everybody who does know things about perfume that I have no idea what I'm talking about when it comes to like, when they use like the correct terminology for describing the scents. I have no idea what they're talking about. But the next one is this classic perfume. This is Tommy Girl by Tommy Hilfiger. Now, the eyes rubbed off slightly, so it's eyeless. I don't know what Tommy Girl. But this is her. Now, I've had this for a while. I've had it since Christmas 2021, I think. Or maybe it was 2022. For quite some time. And this, I've lost the box, which is sad because I love a bit of box tapping, me. But my school used to do like things outdoor which involved being in a lake quite a lot. So I used to bring this with me because it's not my favourite perfume. I don't really like it. It's Tommy Hilfiger. So I used to take this with me to mask the smell of a lake. Of course, I'm very grateful, but you don't want to be smelling like a lake all day. So this is what I used, because it's not my favourite and I didn't mind wasting it, and I didn't mind if it got broken in my bag. You know, I described Sunflowers as like a cleaning spray that you got from B&M. Well, this is like a cleaning spray that you'd actually use to clean your bathroom. It's not my idea of a pleasant smell. I think perfumes kind of have to fit your vibe, and I don't think this fits my vibe at all. I do love the kind of not square, God, it doesn't know how to shapes anymore, triangular shaped bottle. So that was Tommy Girl by Tommy Hilfiger. Tommy Girl. It's just beautiful. I love the black. Like box with the daisies around the outside. And this is 50 milliliters. But I just think it's beautiful. The box itself is slightly dirty. However, I really don't care. I love it. And I don't know if Marc Jacobs had similar adverts across, like, wherever everybody else is, but they had a pretty iconic advert over here where it was some, like, 3 women, I think, and they were frolicking in a field, repeating Daisy, 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 Daisy. And that put me off the perfume. Because it was quite an annoying advert. But in recent years, they've stopped showing that advert so much. So now I'm willing to embrace Marc Jacobs Daisy. This is just the original Daisy by Marc Jacobs. Although I know Marc Jacobs, they've come out with like loads of different variations of this, and they all smell so good. And you know, when you compare, oh god, I've got it the wrong way around. They're just, it's just beautiful, isn't it? I don't quite know. It is empty, as you can see. Well, there is a tiny bit. A teeny tiny bit. However, I'm savouring that teeny tiny bit because I love this perfume. I've had this perfume for about a year and a half, and I ran out of it. Well, I got to this point about 6 months ago. And I'm savouring it because I absolutely love this. It's like fresh and airy. It smells how you imagine being outside smelling. Like, obviously outside doesn't smell that good, but when you're like feeling a bit cabin feverish, you really want to go outside, this is how I imagine outside smelling. It's just my favourite. I love it. Well, it's not my favourite one here. I think Sunflowers is, but it's a close contender. Daisy by Marc Jacobs. Oh, it's still got a sticker on it. See that? Now, if you could be so kind to ignore listen to other advice on this perfume, but it's a nice bottle and the lid is very nice, but obviously the lid is gone warm. But this is another Calvin Klein one. Calvin Klein. But this is Eternity Moment. And it doesn't really capture the colour of this on camera. But it is gorgeous. It looks more like doll on camera, but it's like this beautiful baby pink. And I got gifted this because my 9, which is the word I use for grandmother, wasn't using her perfumes anymore. So I took them off her hands. This is one of them. So do I know how old this perfume is? Not the foggiest about it. However, it's cute and it smells really nice. Here's the bottle. Now, I haven't used very much of this. And to be honest, I'm not the hugest fan of this bottle. I find this bit up here to be quite bulky and quite it's just not my personal preference. I like my perfume bottles to be like decorative pieces that I have, and this just isn't a decorative piece to me. But it does smell good. It once again smells fresh. It's got a bit of a citrus kick to the back of it. Eternity Moment. This is Eternity Moment. Oh, I love the fact I'm showing you the label as if you cared about the label. Oh, I didn't say my favourite word. It's 100 millilitres, 100 millilitres, 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 millilitres. Which is apparently 3.4 fluid ounces. Sorry. Right, we will move on now. To this. Now this one I've had for a year and a half. And it is Ted Baker, Original Woman. It's got a very similar lid to the Tommy Girl one, I think. Ted Baker, Original Woman. Now this perfume, as you can see by the labelling, has been through a bit of a, I don't know what you can see on camera, but in person it's a bit scratched. It's been through the wars. I bought it for myself as a gift for finishing my exams, which I always recommend you vanilla and musk. Oh, sorry. Vanilla and musk. And to be honest, it smells more florally to me than they describe it. It really is quite flower heavy in my opinion. But it's one of these perfumes for me that hold memories, you know what I mean? Like you smell a perfume and you get like war flashbacks. This is one of them. But it is a nice smell and it's quite affordable. So if you're in the market for a florally perfume, to be honest, anything by Ted Baker is amazing. I used to have their triangle one. I don't quite know why I threw it away, but that was good as well. This is our next one. Burberry Touch for Women. What is going on with my party? It says on the back here that it was made in France. And this is another one from my grandmother. And it's got that classic Burberry print. They're kind of like Tarzan or plaid. To be honest, I don't know the difference between Tarzan and plaid. I'm sure that's something I could Google. And it's got this really weird thing to open it. So you have to do like this. And then pop it open. And then to close it, you have to do the same thing again. Which I'm not really keen on. Well, no, I am keen on it. But when you're trying to save time in the morning, it's a bit of a hassle. But I do like this box. Here is she. I'm sorry, I'm looking around to reach them, but fix up the flyaways. It's got this wooden lid. And it says Burberry Touch for Women. Now this, if you ever smell this before making your opinions up, and when you do, spray it and leave it on your skin for a good 30 minutes or so. And after that 30 minutes, this will smell delicious. It smells delicious straight out of the bottle. It's a nice smell. It's fresh, but mature. Smells a bit like a fancy air freshener. But it smells really good, like it smells beautiful when you leave it on your skin. Of course, nobody's spraying perfume and washing it off their skin, but you know what I mean. And I do love this wooden lid. I think it's quite nice. And this is another one along with the box that I definitely use as a decoration. Like it is like a sturdy bottle. And this is my newest perfume, I think. But I do love her. I got it as a Christmas present. How do you guys feel about, like rubbing fluffy objects? I love rubbing a fluffy mic. And I did practice rubbing this bump up against my microphone. It's not a good idea. Along the rim here, very sneakily, Ari Arianna Grande. I don't know if they did it on purpose, but it kind of looks like a grenade. I've never seen a grenade, but maybe she got her inspiration. You know that video of the like the little kid. She's got a little kid from Ellen. You know the one. What's her name? Gracie. He was on Ellen and was singing super bass, and they call Ariana Grande Ariana Grenade. In full seriousness. Maybe that's where she got her inspiration from. Really nice. And the liquid itself is like a nice pink colour. It looks a lot more orange on camera than it is in real life. I love all of her perfumes. I love the Mood blush. It's my favourite. However, my friend has got God is a Woman and Cloud. Cloud is amazing. I love Cloud. You just smell clean in the best possible way. We're gonna move. We move. This is DK. Sorry if I'm blinding you. NY. Nectar Love. And there's a little tiny bumblebee. And on the top, there's a second little tiny bumblebee. And it's got this lovely, kind of like white gold to more of a yellow gold gradient. And on the back, it says the heart of DKNY. Nectar Love. Oh, I'm sorry, dyslexia. I'm gonna blame my dyslexia on a lot of things, when really I should just admit that I'm slightly slow. At the heart of DKNY, Nectar Love is an exclusive natural attraction extract of honeycomb and neroli, irresistible, intoxicating, and addictive. Irresistible, full stop. Intoxicating, full stop. And addictive. And if I reach and grab the bottle, 30ml bottle. And as I mentioned, did a little tiny bit. Now this one has also been on a plane, but I think because of it hasn't got the paper packaging on it, you can't tell. Because things, your items get a beating in a plane. But this one has also got the little bumblebee on it. But the bumblebee is 3D, so I can scratch it. memories there. I'm mainly getting memories of the holiday. The one that I had to take it on the plane for. That's what I get out of these. I love a good perfume that can bring back a memory. But I think every perfume can bring back a memory. You just have to use it for long enough. And use nothing else. And then wait. And there you go. You've either got your good flashbacks or your bad flashbacks. The one thing I don't like is that whole... I'm trying to get it over my eye, but it's not working. Is where the thing goes, the little spray thing. Not sure if I'm keen about that. It looks a bit odd to me, but as you can see, we're almost out. Almost out. And it was this, like a yellowy, golden colour, like honey. And I think honey, like kind of like if you were gonna make a alcoholic honey, it smells like a crunchy if you dipped it in vodka, you know what I mean? But it smells good. This next one is once again one that I have no idea how old this is. And this is quite straight to the point. It's called Scent by River Island. And it is once again 100 millilitres. Very straight to the point here, guys. And it smells citrusy. It smells really quite citrusy, I'm not gonna lie to you. see, this smells florally. It's got the pink, and each one is 120 millilitres. But of course, with a body spray, you're using more than you are with a perfume. And the last one, which is the one that I actually carry around with me in my bag for like top-ups. It's Dream Big, which is the floral. I keep this in my bag just in case I need a bit of a spritz. But the next one I'm going to do is this teeny tiny. I've always found these so cute. Ready? Was that a nice sound? I don't know if that was a nice sound. I don't think that was a nice sound. I'm going to stop making that sound. Right, I did it far away from the mic. This is Sweet Dreams by Anna Sui. Sweet Dreams by Anna Sui. Sweet Dreams. It's got this beautiful patterning on it. And obviously it can't be ignored. It's a little handbag. And I also take this on planes with me if I'm going somewhere for a couple days and I don't need much perfume. This is my go-to. I popped it open so I could smell it. And now this was my mum's. So once again, I don't know how old this is, which is not really a good thing when it comes to perfumes because I don't know if they go off, but I imagine they do. But I was rummaging through my mum's drawers, as you do. And I came across this and I just thought it was so cute that I couldn't say no. Sweet Dreams by Anna Sui. Now we come to our second to last one. This is So London. Now this actually came in a pack of 3. I had So Paris and So Rio. I don't know where they've gone. I loved So Paris. The first perfume I ever got was a So perfume. And it was So Kiss Me, which I used to display very proudly on my bookshelf, and I never used it. I think I got it when I was about 8 or 7 or 8 or something like that, and I finished using it when I was about 14. But when I did finish using it, I was really sad. But this is So London, and it's the only one I have left. And out of 3, So Paris was my favourite. And there's only a little tiny bit left. Little bit. And this is also, oh, that is dirty. I think it's got foundation on it, which is really nice to look at, but I do like that perfume. And then, last but not least, this one, which I got for my birthday. I don't actually know where it's from. But all that matters is it's got my initial on it. It's got a big E. It is 30 millilitres of a red berry pomegranate musk head toilet. And I think it smells lovely. When you spray it, you really do get that pomegranate. It's got my initial for E. I'm an E-girl. I'm not an E-girl. Well, that marks the end of my perfume tour. first ASMR video. I hope you enjoyed. I hope you relaxed. Maybe you fell asleep. That's what I use it for, so if I can help other people for that, then that's just amazing. Hopefully you fell asleep, or you relaxed and you unwound, and you're gonna let go of your day. Yeah, I'm so grateful you watched, and any constructive criticism or advice would be greatly appreciated. Yeah, also I need to figure out like a schedule, because I want to make this like a proper thing, so I need a schedule.